you get on a good horse, it's like racing a car. If you don't have a good car, you don't race well, so I think that the horse is one of the most important aspects in the game. For me, I love a horse with a lot of power. I like a horse that turns fast. I like a horse to have a really good mouth, meaning she stops when you ask her. A horse with a good mouth is a horse that can stop on a dime. You can be going 30 to 40 miles an hour, full speed, and within 5 yards, some of these horses can be completely stopped. From the day they're born, you don't really play a horse until they're 5 or 6 years old in a tournament game, so it's a long process. For the first year or two, they'll be touching them and getting them used to being handled. Around 2 and 3 years old, they'll start putting a saddle on them and riding them. Usually about 4 years old, they'll start practicing. And by 5 and 6, they'll start playing tournament polo. A lot of the Argentine polo players, they have their breed in Argentina and they breed anywhere from 20 to 150 horses per year. But I like to buy a thoroughbred that's already 2 or 3 years old and try to retrain it to play. I only buy fillies, which is a younger mare. So I'm looking for a horse that has a good mouth, good head on their shoulders, and a very balanced mover, meaning, when you go to turn, that they're always correct. It's 6 chuckers in polo, so you'll play 6 horses and 6 chuckers, and you'll have a spare horse on the sideline that, if in between a chucker your horse gets tired and you need to get on a fresh one, you can do that. In an important game, I'll usually play 8 or 9, and some of the good horses will play in the first 2 chuckers and come back at the end to play 2 times. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes things that people don't see, including the care handlers of the horses. So they'll get there about an hour and a half before. They'll tie their tails so that your mallet doesn't get stuck in when you swing. And we put bandages on all 4 legs to protect their legs getting hit, getting stepped on. And we'll have somebody with spare horses on the sides and somebody at the trailer that will walk them to cool them down and help them recuperate. We depend on those guys a lot. My favorite current horse is Adele. She's a homebred that me and my father bred. My dad used to play the mom, and I got to play her a year before we retired her. So for him to be on the outside of the field and get to see a daughter of a mare that he used to play is a really cool thing that we get to share together.